Hi! Hi everyone! Hi cubies and newbies. It's not good morning, it's evening. And thanks to daylight saving time, it's cold, dark outside. Dark and cold outside. Okay, I left my cubies. My cubies are still here. I can play with my cubes if I want to. But I've been playing with the minks today. So this is what the 5x5 looks like after you've solved it like a 3x3. Except I've also did the centers. I did all of the centers as well before I started doing it. So theoretically, if I hadn't done that, it would just be the star would be solved, and then the corners would be solved. So what's left for this is the edges. This doesn't have edges, these ones do. So we can look at how the edges are done. And formula A, formula B, all you need. And so I was thinking about doing the first half of it before I started, but so I've done the star and the corners. So I kind of do layer by layer for the rest of it, and everything is done with just formula A and just formula A now. Formula B now. Formula A is used for putting the corners in place and twisting them around as needed. Formula B is everything else. And I have a dry throat, so I'm going to do the edges now. I go layer by layer. I start with white, so I start with the gray layer to find any whites that are up on top, and I start with the ones that are facing the side, not the top layer. So I'll do this white and red one before I do the white and green one, etc. So the first thing to do, I'm going to be displacing the gray side just to save steps. So I'm going to take this white purple piece, mark it, take this white purple piece, okay. I'm going to bring it above the purple using just the outside layers. So I bring it above the purple, okay. So now it can come down. Formula B, I don't have a solved one. I guess I do. Formula B moves 3 pieces, and so to demonstrate, if I had this piece, if I wanted to move this piece, I would use the top row and then where it's going to land and where it begins. So this would land here on this side, and this piece would come forward. So there's always 3 pieces that move, okay? And so top row, first column, second column, and these 3 pieces would move. To demonstrate it, up, slide, second up, slide down, and again it moves 3 pieces and only 3 pieces. So I'm going to do that over on this one over here. I'm going to move this piece. I want to move it, it's going to eventually land down here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to treat it as the back piece and move it forward, moving this piece down so that it's going to come down and land on the purple. So this will come forward, this one will go down. Slide up, slide down, okay. And now it wants to end up here, so I'm going to bring it forward again. So these 3 pieces are going to move. Up, down. Oh yes, and I reset the gray side that I moved for convenience place sake, so that will be solved. So now this piece wants to go here, okay. Again, 3 pieces always move. So if this piece moves here and this piece moves forward, this one will go back into here to this spot right there. So to get this piece here, I bring it down, and I'm going to do formula B to this piece, which will put that there. So we go up, up, down, down, and then I reset my tips, and it is in the correct place. Look on the gray side again. Here's a red, white and red. Okay. Bring it, rotate, offset the gray to bring it above the red. Okay. I'm going to bring it down, up, up, down, down. Okay. And then I'm going to bring it again, up, up, down, down. And now I want it to go here, so I offset my blue so that these three are going to move. This one's going to go here. Up, up, down, down. And there it is. Reset your tips. Okay. Here's your white. Here's a white. They're both on top. So I'm going to bring this yellow one forward so I can work on it. Up, up, down, down. Okay. Now, oops, didn't reset the green, the yellow, sorry. Okay, so now I move it above the yellow. It's down, can move down here. I'm going to displace this one, but that's okay. We'll come back to it. So I wanted to do the whites first. I'm going layer by layer. Down. And then forward again. Up, up, down, down. And then it wants to move here, so I separate it. This piece will go here, and this piece will go there. Up, up, down, down. Reset the white. Okay. There's no white on the top one. Let's look at the next one down. Okay, here's a white. Okay. It helps me if I'm going to move it to the gray side first by putting this piece in its place, and it'll come back to there. So from the up, up, down, down. Okay. Move it above the yellow. There it is. So I'm going to move it forward. Up, up, down, down. Okay. Tips are right. Bring it forward again by moving these three. Up, up, down, down. And then it wants to go here, so I bring it down so it can go to the back there by putting this one into it. Up, up, down, down, and set the white. Okay. No white on the grays. Here's another one. Let's move this to, actually, this one's already, it's facing the wrong direction now. Alright, so let's move this one back to the top by putting this piece into that spot. Up, up, down, down. Okay. Move it above the greens. Okay. Move it down into the green here. Okay. This one wants to go to here, actually, so we're going to ignore that one. We're going to bring this one close. It's just one piece at a time. Place it, pick another piece, over and over and over again. Okay, so all the tips are correct. This wants to go here. So I bring it down so it can move into this space by putting this space away. and it is correctly placed, and this piece is going to want to come over here. I can do that by shifting here. So this piece wants to go there. I'm shifting the white. Okay, so I'm going to have to unshift the white later. So this one wants to go there. I bring it down. I'm going to place this, and then I'm going to reset the white. It's easier than having to go up to the top and up to the gray side and back down again. Alright, so here, this one wants to come down where the purple is. I'll just line up the purple to that spot. Okay, and then I want to bring it forward, but I don't want to displace this, so I'm going to offset here so that these three corners are going to move. Up, up, down, down, and reset. So I'm just doing the whites first from wherever they are. Okay, here's one. Okay, I'm going to bring it up to the gray. Up, up, down, down. Tilt it. I'm going to bring it forward so it's on the front. Up, up, down. Just remember, you're just moving 3 pieces at a time. Okay, so white's on the front. Bring it above the blue. Okay. Tilt it, so bring it forward by displacing this piece. Up, up, down, down. Okay. And once more to put it here. Up, up, down, down. If I was just doing layer by layer and hadn't done the centers, I could have just been putting it into place. So this one wants to go here, so I displace it by putting this one here. Up, up, and just 3 pieces over and over again. Okay. All right, here's a white. Okay, this wants to go. Is that going to go into that spot? I think it's okay. Up, up, down, down. There it is. Okay, one more white somewhere. Here it is. White and red. Wants to go over here. I suppose I can bring it over here, but then it would go across the aisle. I'm going to bring it to the top, to the gray side. Up, up, down, down. Okay. It's on the front, and set the. Okay. Now move it above the red. Bring it down. Do 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 do. Set the top. Okay. Pop-ups. I don't want pop-ups. Go away. Hey, you guys. Thanks for joining me. All right, I'm doing the edges as the last step on the minxes. So I've got this piece wants to go here, so I'm going to bring it forward again. Up, up, down, down. I'm just doing Formula B, and I'm not crossing the center. Okay, so this wants to go here, so I bring it down because these 3 are the ones that move, and so putting this one here, we'll put that one there. Up, up, down, down. And the whites are done. Yay! The whites are done. Okay. I do kind of just go layer by layer. So I'm going to look for colors that have I categorize my cube, my minx, as the colors surrounding the white are bold and the colors surrounding the grays are pastels. So I'm looking for an edge piece that is double bold, has 2 bolds on it. So here's one, working from the top, from the gray side down. Okay, so this piece, okay, I'm going to move it above, it's red and green, I'm going to move it above the red and green. Okay, that's the green and purple, that's the red and green. It's above the red and green. Okay, so I'm going to drop it down by moving it forward, up, formula B, down, down. Okay, reset my tips. Now, this one, okay, I bring it to match the center, and so this one's going to go down here. Formula B, again, 1 row, 2 columns, so this piece is going to go here, up, up, down, down, and that is placed. And this other one, all right, okay, so look for another double bold piece, to blue and yellow. Okay, move it above the blue and yellow, so it's above the blue and yellow, and bring it forward, forward, up, up, down, down. Okay, now this piece is either going to go here or here if it was it's matching the center. So this wants to go here, same way. So if this wants to go here, I bring it forward because these three are going to move. Putting this one here, we'll put this one there. Up, up, down, down, and then reset the tips. And that one is placed. Looking for another one. I'll set the top. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no double bolts on the gray side, so I look below. Here's purple and yellow. So let's move this out. Move this up to the gray side by placing this one down. That'll move this one up. Up. Formula B. Everything is Formula B. Okay. And so, here it is, purple, yellow. I move it above. I rotate the gray side to move it above the purple and yellow right now, so it's above the purple and yellow. I'm going to bring it forward, formula B. Okay, reset the tips. Now, it's going to go land on this side. I bring it to match the center, and so where it's going to, top 1 row, 2 columns. We don't cross the center. Up, up, down, down. Okay, if it were, and then set the tips. All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoopsie. There we go. Keep the tips done. All right. Looking for a double bold edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Oh, here's one. Red and green. Okay. It's above the red and the green. So I'm going to bring it forward, which is going to put this piece over here. Up, up, down, down. And then this one wants to go here. Wait, did I set my gray? Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. All right, so this one wants to go here, so I move it forward. So these 3 pieces are going to move. This is going to go here, and this one's going to go there. So up, up, down, down, and then set the tip. So that one's there. White face down again, looking for another double bold edge. 3, 4, 5. Okay, then looking over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so looking along the equator here. Okay, this blue and yellow. This is a good one. I'm going to want to move it to the top so I can work on it. So I'm going to offset the orange, and I'm going to formula B here to bring it to the gray side, and then I'm going to reset the orange. Up, up, down, down, and then reset the orange. And now it's at the top where I can work on it. Yellow and blue, bring it above the yellow and blue. Okay, bring it forward by displacing these 3. Always move 3 pieces at a time. Up, up, down, down. Okay, reset the tip. Okay, so it's going to go on this on this side, match the center, and it's going to go here. So moving these 3 around, we'll place this one here. Okay, let's. I did not have it centered properly, so sorry. Let's try that again. Okay, so so lined it up. It's going here, 1 row, first column, second column, up, up, down, down, and then replace the tips, and this is placed. Okay, so one side is done. Double bold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. Let's look along the equator again. Here's a purple and green. Okay. Going to bring it where I'm going to offset the pink so I can set it onto the gray side. Then I'll reset the pink. Up, up, down, down, reset the pink. It's purple and green, so I'll move it above the purple and green. Above the purple and green like this. Okay, bring it forward. Actually, before I move that forward, I'm going to place this one because it's already lined up. So I'm going to place this one, which is going to move this forward. Up, up, down, down. And then I'm going to reset the tips. So this one wants to go here. So move it so that it's in this place that will get disposed, so that it will go there. Up, up, down, down. And reset to the tips. Okay, so this side is done. This side is done. This side is done. 3 sides are done. We're still looking for our purple and yellow and the red and blue. So, and here's the purple and yellow. Okay, move it above where the purple and yellow sides. Bring it forward. Formula B. Da, 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 da. Reset the tip. Okay, and it's okay. So it wants to go here. So these are the 3 pieces that are going to move. Again, because that's what happens when you move when you do a Formula B on these. I'm going to do it again. These 3 were the pieces that moved. I'm going to do it again. And once more, we'll put them back into their spot. So that's what Formula B does, and that's all I'm doing is just Formula B over and over and over and over and over again. Okay. Okay, yellow and purple. Okay, and I want to place it here, so I'm going to move it down here so that this piece will go there. Up, up, down, down. Reset the tips. Okay, so this side is done. The whites is all done. We're looking for the sides of the whites now. The sides of the whites, and we're just still looking for red and blue. Looking for a double bold piece. Here's a red and blue. Okay. I am going to bring it to the top layer by displacing it here. Up, up, down, down, and reset my yellow. So here, this red and blue, I'll hold it above the red and blue. Here's the red and blue, so it's above the red and blue. Bring it forward, up, up, down, down. Okay, gray is placed. It wants to go there, so I bring it. These are the three pieces that are going to move. By putting this piece here, this one will go there. Up, up, down, down, and there it is. So we're looking for one more red and blue. Where is it? Where is it? That's the thing about the cube, is that I don't ever have to spend time looking for a piece. I just find a piece that's wrong and toss it in its direction. I don't spend looking for the pieces that I'm going to be working on. So let's bring it up so I can displace it onto the gray side. Up, up, down, down. Okay, and here it is, red and blue. Bring it above the red and blue. Bring it down, bring it forward. Up, up, down, down. Set the tip. Okay, line it up to match the center, and so this is the first column, this is the second column. And there we go. Alright, so the white is done. The sides coming up from the white or down from the white are done. Okay, so all of the double bold edges are done. Next I'm looking for a single bold, because it's single, one's bold and one's pastel. So looking at the top, here's a yellow. Okay, it's yellow and orange. I bring it above where it wants to be. It wants to be down, sorry, can't see, it wants to be down here. So if I bring this forward, it'll be where, in the spot it wants to be in. So these three are going to move. Up, up, down, down. Okay, and that one's done. Keep my yellow face down because I'm kind of dealing with gravity. Here's a blue and a pink. Okay, bring it above the dark blue and pink right here. Okay. It wants to be here. So I offset the pink so that this can come down into this spot, and then I will reset the pink. So this one's going to go here. So up, up, down, down, and reset that, and reset my top. So that one's there. Here's the yellow and orange. Okay. It's going to go above the yellow and orange, so right here. Okay. How did I? Oh, that's what I did wrong. I want the color, the active color, to be on the front, not the top. So I'm going to bring it forward on the gray side so that it's on the front. Missed a step. Okay, there. Now I bring it above the orange. Okay, where it wants to be, and bring the side up to set it, and this can go there. Up, up, down, down. Okay, so that side is done. 2, 3, 4. Here's a purple. Purple's a bold. Okay, and the purple's on the front side, so that's where I want it. Bring it above the purple and the orange, and so if I bring it forward, it will land right there where it wants to be. So this piece is going to go here. This one will come forward. Up, up, down, down. Reset the tips. Okay. Here's a red. I want it to be on the front. I'll deal with that green in a minute. Here's a red, but I want it to be on the front, not the top. So I'm going to bring it forward. up, up, down, down. Okay. Bring it above the red and green, red and pink, and then set it so this can go here. Up, up, down, down. Okay. Here's a green and purple. Here's a purple and blue. We'll be bring this one forward. We're going the active color to be on the front, not the top. So I'm going to bring this forward. Up, up, down, down. Okay. And it's above the purple and blue. Okay. Above here. So it wants to go here. So set it. And then first column, second column. This one's going to go here. Up, up, down, down. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's a green on top. I'm going to bring it forward. These 3 pieces. Up, up, down, down. Okay, so above the green and pale blue, okay, set it so it'll come down to here, and then we'll reset the blue. Up, up, down, down. So reset the tips. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Here's a blue. Bring it forward, up, up, down, down. Okay. Bring it above the blue. And if it moves forward here, it'll be in the right spot. So these 3 cubes, formula B, up, up, down, down. Okay, that one's done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, just pastels at the top side. Here's a purple. Okay. I wanted to move it to the gray side so I can work with it. So 1 row, first column, second column. We'll move it here to the gray side. Up, up, down, down. Okay. And then move it above the purple and blue. Okay, and it wants to move forward, so these 3 cubes will move on formula B. Up, up, down, down. We're just moving 3 pieces at a time, over and over and over again. We just find a piece that's wrong and move it over and over and over again. Here's a blue. Bring it forward, up, up, down, down. Okay, bring it above the dark blues. Okay, set the side so that this can land between the blue and greens. Up, up, down, down, and then reset. Okay, set the grays. That's done. Here's a red. Okay, wants to move forward, so it'll be in its correct place. Up, up, down, down. Okay, so we're looking for the bold sides now. We're getting them done. We're going from white up. Let's see, let's look for another bold. 1, 2, 3, 4, not on the top. Here's a side. Here's a red. Okay, move it to the gray layer so I can work with it. Up, up, down, down. Okay, move it above the red and yellow. Okay, set the side so this can land between these. Up, up, down, down, and set it. Forget it. All right, so red's almost done. We got 1 more. green's done, purple's almost done, yellow's almost done. Here's a purple. Okay, bring it forward on the gray face. Up, up, down, down. Okay, move it, offset the gray side so that it's above the purple. Okay, so it's over the purple and orange. Bring it up and set. Up, up, down, down. Okay, purple's done. We're still working. Here's a green. We want to bring it up to the front, so I'm going to displace it using these three. Up, up, down, and it's just Formula B over and over and over again. Okay, so above the green and blue, wants to come forward, up, up, down, down. Okay, there's another blue. Move it to the gray side, up, up, down, down. Anybody have any questions or comments or close it here? Want to tell me how their day's going? What fun things they have going for the weekend? Okay, this one wants to move forward to right there. So these three are going to go. I don't want to displace this one, so I'm going to offset the pink to put a garbage piece here, and then after I do the Formula B, I'll replace the pink. So up, up, down, down, and then replace the pink. Okay, so blue's done, white's done, blue's done, almost red, almost green, purple, and almost yellow. So here's a red. Just keep looking for the bold colors. Whoa, don't do that. Here's a red. Okay, rotate the gray side so that it's over the red. There's the red. Wants to come down and land there. So these three will change. I don't want to move that one. That one's correct. So I'm going to displace my pink to put this in a garbage space here. Up, up, down, down, and then replace the pink. Okay. Set the tips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here's a green. I want to move it to the top. So if I move these three, it'll go to this one, this spot right here. Up, up, down, down, and colors on the front. Move it above above where it wants to be, and then it wants to come down this way. So we want to move it forward. Again, we don't want to just displace this, so we're going to offset the blue to put a garbage piece right here. We're going to up, up, down, down, and then reset our correct spot. Okay, here's a yellow. Going to bring it to the gray side, to the gray layer, by moving these three. First row, second row, first column, second column. Up, up, down, down. Reset the top. Okay, so it's yellow, it's over the yellow and green, so it wants to go here. Offset the green layer so that it can land and be where it wants to be. And so it's one row, first column, second column, away up, in up, away down, in down, and I'm going to reset that at the same time. So yellow is done, white's done, yellow's done, blue's done, red's done, green's done, purple's done, yellow's done. Okay, the bolds are all done, so we're halfway there. Okay. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to keep going layer by layer. I'm going to, before I start working on the gray, I'm going to start getting the bottom half of this one filled in, so I can only be working on one layer when it comes to working on the edges, keeping it contained. So this piece, line up to the color, it wants to go this direction. So top row, first column, second column, up, up, down, down. Okay. Here's another piece. Line it up. It wants to go here. I want this one out. So let me displace this one. I can do it either by putting this one into the place, or I can just put anything into here and move it down. So I'll do that. Actually, yeah. Up, up, down, down, which gives me this pink and yellow. Yellow, this one wants to go here, so first column, second column, up, up, down, down. Okay, so this one's done. I need the yellow and blue. This one wants to go here, up, up, down, down. So we've got this one. We need a blue and orange one, and the orange and green. So here's the green to the orange one. Up, up, down, down. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. Blue and orange. It's one of these ones. This one wants to go here. Up, up, down, down. Okay, so now everything is solved except for the top edge layers and the gray edges. So at this point in time, I'm going to start working on the grays. I'm going to place the grays where they want to be. So here's a gray with a pink. I'm going to bring the corners, the pink space forward, and so I can place this one where it wants to go. Top row, first column, second column. And I'm going to do this with all of the grays that are on the side until the gray side is complete or one off. Okay, here's the blue and gray. Bring the blue color to the front. Okay, top row, first column, second column. Up, up, down, down. Here's an orange. Bring the oranges to the front. Up, up, down, down. Okay, 1, 2. Here's gray with yellow. Bring the yellows to the front. Okay, first column, second column. And I'm going to do this until the grays are complete or one off, and there's still a lot of grays to do. So I'm just going to keep going. Up, up, down, down. Okay. Here's a pink. Pinks match the front. Up, up, down, down. Match the tips. Okay, that's not a gray, that's not a gray, that's not a gray, that's not a gray, that's not a gray. Okay, all right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Okay, so I'm going to displace the gray down now so that I can place it correctly. So I'm going to these 3 are going to move. Any 3 that are wrong is just fine. Okay, so that gives me a gray to place. Line up the yellows, place it. Up, up, down, down. There's another gray. Okay. We're getting more farther along, but we still have several to do. So we're going to place this blue here, first and second. Away, up, in, up. Away, down, in, down. Okay. Here's a gray and green. We've got 2 more. Okay. So so after I do this one, I'll only be 1 off. So up, up, down, down. Set the top. All right, so the gray is done. Gray only has 1 off. And that 1 off is on the upside, so I can't do these ones because that would be the wrong one. So I have to do with the gray on the side now so that I'm working with this piece. Now I could just place this here, but I'd want to before I place the last piece, I want to get the sides working correctly. So I'm going to do it with it. So this one wants to go here. This one this one wants to come forward, so we'll do that one first. So this one's going to come forward, then we'll have one correct. Up, up, down, down. Okay. Now we need the blue and orange one is right here. So to get the blue and orange one there, we're going to need to place this twice. Up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. Okay, so one correct, two correct, and we need the orange and yellow, orange and green one. So this one needs to be moved forward twice. So I'm going to bring it forward, up, up, down, down, and then bring it forward again. And I've managed just to lose my displaced one, so I'll just displace another one. Just to bring this move forward. Up, up, down, down. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, these two, this one wants to come forward, and this one wants to go here. So placing these three and it'll be solved. So up, up, down, down. Huzzah! We did it! Yay! Okay, so I will do it again another day with sorry, that was with the edges as the last step. I'll do it again with the centers as the last step. It's easy to just muscle things into place into it, but when you get to the last step where you don't want to mess other things up, then you fall back on the A and the B. So this was edges as the last step, and it's solved. Huzzah! All you need is A and B for every Rubik's Cube and every Minx. So all right, you guys, it's been a day for me. Wow, amazing. Hey, first time chatter. Hi. How did you find me? Just looking for Rubik's Cube stuff? I am Sunshine, because you knew, I am Sunshine, and I am the creator of the ABCube method for solving Rubik's Cubes. That's Formula A right there, 4 moves. That's Formula B right there, 8 moves. And with Formula B, Formula A brings a piece to the top, twists it around if you want to, if it brings a corner piece to the top and twists it around. Formula B moves 3 pieces, and only 3 pieces, and that's all you need to do to solve every complexity Rubik's Cube. Ask me about parodies. Please ask me about parodies. I'm going to pretend you asked me about parodies. When you go from a 3x3 to larger cubes, you can get what's called a parody. But a parody is a lie. You don't have to pay any attention to parodies. A parody is where it looks like there's 2 pieces and only 2 pieces that want to switch around instead of... Thank you. What is a parody? Thank you for asking. A parody is where there's only 2 pieces that need to move. This one wants to be here, this one wants to be here, or this one wants to be here, this one wants to be here, or any 2 edges or any 2 corners. It can look like a lot of different things, but it's always caused by the same thing. Formula B moves 3 pieces around, 3 of the same type of pieces. So if you only have 2 corner pieces out of place, you can only move 3. However, whether it's corner pieces or edge pieces, if you have 2 and only 2 that are out of place, there's a 3rd piece that's out of place that you can't see, and the 3rd piece that you can't see is the slice that parody is on. So if these are the 2 pieces if this is the parody here, it touches this row, then if I take that row that touches the parody and make it a quarter turn either direction, then you now have 3 or more edges to move, and if you solve it from that perspective, the parody has just disappeared. Poof, it's all gone. And you can solve the edge pieces correctly now. You have to reset the centers, but that's okay for A and B method, because ABCube method, because we do the centers last. So while the centers looked correct, if they had been correct, you wouldn't have had a parody, because the pieces can be visually correct in any one of 4 places. So it's impossible to, unless you have a morph cube, it's impossible to have. So if you have a parody, just make it whatever center, whatever slice touches the parody, make a single quarter turn on that slice, and then solve the edges in that order, because you instead of for example, sorry, come back, instead of I can move cubes. Instead of, for example, this piece wanting to be here and this piece wanting to be here, if you rotate it 1/4 turn, then this piece is correct, and these three all need to be rotated, and you already know how to move 3 pieces around. So, thank you. It is a lot of information. However, because it's just 2 formulas, you just remember that parity is a lie. A brings a piece to the top, B moves 3 pieces around. When I teach, and I do teach in real life and in real time, inside of 2 hours, you can learn. You can have mastered every complexity of Rubik's Cube. It's not a speed method. It's not a fewest moves method, but when I teach the people that I've successfully taught everyone except for one person who's asked to learn, and that's because my sister is as stubborn as me. So I do have a one fail of being able to teach, but everyone else who's asked to learn, I have been able to successfully teach, and inside of 2 hours. It's usually 2 one-hour sessions a week apart. Someone said they come over to my house and I spend an hour, a whole hour, just doing the corners. I can do Formula A. I bring the colors to the top until the corners are on top. And then I say, now do it on this one, now do it on this one. And I focus them just on A until they've got A down. And then, when A is down, okay, for example, here's the yellows. We're going to use A to bring my white corners to the top, okay? So, bottom row, right column, out, down, in, up, out, down, in, up. Is my white on top? Not yet. I'm going to keep going until my white's on top, okay? When the white's on top, I'm going to rotate the top and only the top to protect it, and I'm going to keep going with Formula A on this corner until the white's on top for that one. And I do this until my second color, my white color, is on top. And in doing so, because of the mathematics of the cube, and it being a multiple of 6 that's going to take, which you don't have to know but you can trust, when I get the whites all on top, my yellows have not been altered. Because Formula A does not mess up the rest of the cube. It only moves the pieces you want to move, same as Formula B. Okay, so Formula B will move these 3 corners around, because I'm looking at the bright whites, and the sides don't match, and they need to match. So I'm going to just hold it anyway, because none of the sides match. I'm going to do Formula B, which is 8 moves. So slide the top first up, reverse the top second up, slide the top first down, reverse the top second down. And that moved these 3 around, but it didn't do anything to my yellows. My yellows are still happy. Okay, Formula A to bring my whites back to the top. And my yellows will still be happy because Formula A doesn't mess them up, as long as I don't rotate the cube and only twist the top layer to keep my pieces protected. So now my yellows are still happy, and when I look now, one side matches. Okay, either no sides match, which it was, or all the sides match, which the yellows are, or one side matches. You can't have it any other way. So when one side matches, you face it away, and that's the way you hold it. And then I'm going to do Formula B, which is going to move these 3 pieces around, but not mess up my yellow. Up, up, down, down. Then I'm going to do Formula A to bring the white to the top, which is going to twist my corners, but not mess up my yellow. Slide the top, keep going. Slide the top, keep going. Slide the top, keep going. When the white's on top, my yellows are still happy, and make the corners match the top, corners match the bottom, and the corners are all done. And that's what I do. I do the corners on all of my cubes first, because that way I can do the same thing on whatever cube I have. That's going to take a long time. Like I said, it is not a speed method. My average, my best What I brag about for the 3x3 is 1.5 minutes. So I'm not fast. I've had I've had speed cubers take this and be able to go faster with my method, but I'm not fast. My fingers don't do that. So it does take a long time, and the more pieces there are, for me it takes between 3 to 10 seconds per piece. So the more pieces you have, the longer it takes. So it's not a speed solving method, but like I said, you can learn it inside of 2 hours. And what's funny is the people that I teach can then pick up, some people who have like studied months and years and done all of the regular way of learning, and then they step away from it for a couple of years, come back, there's something they've forgotten. Well, whatever they've forgotten can be solved by A and B. So they can pick up a mostly solved cube, apply formula B to the missing piece and put it back down again, and the cuber thinks, wow, not only did you put in all the work that you know everything I've done, and you also remembered what I forgot, so you must have worked. They assume that you put in the hours and months and of training, when really it just takes 2 hours. So it takes a long time to do the big pieces, like this one. Every time I solve this, I have to hide it from myself, because if I see it, I'll scramble it, and if I scramble it, I have to solve it. If you give a mouse a quickie, and it takes forever because there's so freaking many. What's that? Why is my phone? I think I have a phone call. Oh. That's just for me to take my pills. It's not necessary. So yes, thank you for finding me. Thank you for talking to me. Do please check out my method and tell me what you think after you've tried it. And if you have any non-cuber friends, bring them my way. We'll have fun. All right, I need to go take my pills. Thank you for joining me. Go have fun. Go have fun. Tomorrow's Saturday. Go have fun. Go be happy. And I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you for finding me. Please come back. And if you haven't followed me, that's fun. So you can do that. All right. So bye, you guys. I'll be back tomorrow.